Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abon. Welcome back to Local to Global with Gibraltar's Europa FC on FM22, continuing our European qualification campaign. We're into round 3 of the Europa Conference League, and we're against the Azeri champions Qarabag, or as I like to call them, Qarrier. We saw off Faroese opposition last time. Today we've got 2 legs against Qarabag. Let's see if we can get through. As always, if you're enjoying this series, drop a like on the video, leave comments. They're the best ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss a single episode. Let's jump into today's. So last time we took on the Faroese champions NSI after going out to Luxembourg side in the Champions League qualifying. We drew 1-1 in the first leg, pretty disappointing result. But thankfully we bounced back in the second leg with a 3-1 win in the Faroe Islands, winning 4-2 on aggregate and progressing to round 3. And you can see we have been drawn against the champions of Azerbaijan, Qarabag. If we do get through round 3, round 4 we have got a tie against either Hapoel Beersheva of Israel or FC Inter from Finland, the Finnish champions, or the Israeli champions. But I don't think we're going to beat Qarabag. They're a pretty experienced side in Europe. They've been in Champions League groups, in Europa League groups, and I don't see us getting through this one. Also, last time we signed a new centre forward. Joe Ironside joined in, formerly of Lincoln City and Cambridge. May well make his debut today. We'll have to wait and see how fit he looks. But he looks like a really solid player with good finishing. He's good in the air and he's strong. So he looks like a good player for us. I think that was the most important signing we needed because we had no backup for Ged Garner up front. I think getting in another striker was definitely important. We have got another one hopefully coming in as well, and we're currently in the market for a backup centre-back as well. So I think there's a couple of places we need. I think we might need a bit of backup in midfield and maybe a backup fullback on either side is what we'll need. But 2 legs today against Qarabag. There is a friendly in between against Nervion, but our assistant manager will be taking charge of that. Let's jump into the first leg where we're at home. Now, Sadou Diallo is suspended for this game, so we have a couple of options to bring in. We could go Ethan Wassel at centre-back, or we can move Olivero to centre-back and bring on maybe Andrea Badan as a left-back. I think we're going to make the straight swap and bring Wassel in at centre defence though. Olivero has not been doing too well at left back though, so we can maybe bring on Badan there and make that change just to see what he can offer us. Garner's been in pretty good form, so I don't think we're going to start Ironside today, but we will have him on the bench. Andrew Hernandez is back in the side after food poisoning, but I'm not sure if he'll play too much for us. 24 years old, he's got a year left in his deal. His physicals are really bad. Like, he's got 6 strength as a balling midfielder, and I really can't see that being very helpful for him. He's got 14 tackling, he's got 15 aggression. We're going to start unbalanced. We are going to be underdogs here. But let's see if we can get a good result. Maybe take something to Azerbaijan and not lose. You know, first leg against NSI we weren't great, but we went away from home and got the result we wanted. So I'm happy with that. This one though is going to be a lot tougher against the Azeri, and it's going to be a long way to travel as well. We're looking at maybe, I don't know, a few thousand miles probably from Gibraltar to Azerbaijan. It's a long way to travel. But it's for them as well. I don't know how many travelling fans there are, but respect to them if they have travelled. And Qarabag playing the possession game early on here, just passing the ball around. Here's Husseinov, looking to try and find a cross in there. Instead goes short to Lucas. And Husseinov gets it back from the underlap. And again, they're keeping the hold of the ball here. And can't let them have a shot, but Ozovic might have one here. But Gaspar does it, smashes the bar, and it goes in. And Gaspar Panadero gets the first goal for Qarabag, and we've not even played 4 minutes. I think we might be in for a long video today. Couple of legs against a heavily favoured side. This may end up with quite a large scoreline, methinks. And I don't see us getting many, but Hawks has got the ball here. Maybe a chance for us to equalise fairly swiftly here. But the momentum's gone though, and we've given the ball away. That was a chance there, and we just did not really look like we wanted to score. That was a bit of a shame. Husseinov to Vezovic, and here's Waji. And, well, how has he missed that? That should be 2-0 there inside 5 minutes, and he's absolutely squandered that one. And here's Vesovic. And again, Wadji has beaten the defence, but it's a good save there by Hadler. All right, we're defensively, we're looking good. We're going to have to try and get some shots away, so that we're going to shoot on sight, and we're going to go for early crosses and just see what we can do here. I mean, we're having 22% possession. We're just not having the ball nearly as much as we should be. Our passing is really poor. Let's pass in the space. Let's go slightly shorter. Just try and slow things down a little bit, I think. But yeah, I mean, I knew we'd be underdogs here, but this... Well, we've had a shot at the release, but this isn't going great at all. Half time, it is 1-0 Qarabag. We have had one shot at goal, barely registered as expected goals. They've had 7 shots on target. I'm going to say we're underdogs. It's going to be about to come back, but we could try and earn a draw. We just need one chance, and hopefully we can get that chance. Okay, a bit of motivation in the team talk. That's not looking too bad. Going to the second half, we'll go for a fire up. See if we can avoid defeat in this first leg. We've got a corner here with Christy Davis. It's a floating ball in there. And we won a penalty. We won a penalty. 90 seconds into the second half. Get Ghana with a chance to equalise here from the spot. This could be an important goal. I don't think we're going to get through this tie. It's a good penalty. Keeper didn't move. But we've at least equalised. We're looking all right. Hawks has been non-existent in this game. I think if we can just avoid defeat in our first leg, I'll be happy with that. I think we might go to Azerbaijan and get spanked, but at least we can put up a good fight in the second leg. Although, again, really haven't looked like scoring, and that XG is only that high because it was a penalty. All right, we're going to make probably a couple of changes. Hawks has had a terrible game. So Crankshaw's going to move to the right, and Davies is going to come on. I was going to take off Charsley and bring on Vinyas Cruz. And with 20 minutes to go, I'm just going to go attacking. I'm going to go for it. Davis in another corner here. Chance for us to maybe go ahead. Ghana with a header, but it's over. Starting to grow into the game a bit more now. Again, that was a decent chance, I'd say. We've got one more change we can make. We could bring on Ironside for his debut, and we do need a bit of firepower up there. So what could we do? See, our defence is looking very tired, but I think we're going to leave them out there. Christy Davis is going to come off. Ironside is going to come on for a 10-minute cameo. Let's go for an advance forward alongside Ghana as a target man support. Let's try that. 10 minutes to go here. It's currently 1-1. Chance for either side to maybe win. If we can take a lead to Azerbaijan, we might be able to grind something out. But let's see. Crankshaw. Oh, we've given the ball away to Uzovic, and here's Burvan to Eddie. I don't know where Ed and Ed are, but there's Eddie. Lucas. And not a great ball forward there. Pretty... Well, I was looking for Wadji, but didn't find him at all. Vejovic. And here's Wadji. Oh, and it's a glancing header by Ibrahim Wadji. And Qarabag go 2-1 up in the 82nd minute. The defenders just did not track the run. And we've just given him a bit too much space, Wadji. He's got ahead of our defensive line a couple of times in the first half. And here, like, the man marking just wasn't there. And it was pretty easy finish in the end. But, can't be too disappointed with how we played. We were big underdogs here. And, it's just unfortunately not really gone our way. And now they have a free kick. And Wadji again has gotten away. You need to be marking him. It's not going to count. But, we just need to be better with that marking, I think. It was a good free kick by Patrick. And they did have 2 players offside, Qarabag. Hall Johnson with a chance here. I've gone back to very attacking to see if we can maybe snatch a 2-2. With 88 minutes coming up, Hernandez might get it here. I mean, no. Just no. 93rd minute corner. And it's headed away by Mustafaze. Here's Husseinov. And Wadji again has got so much space up there. That's a good save though by Hadler. But Wadji's been a nuisance in this game and we just have not dealt with him well. That is a foul by Hall Johnson, but no card. If we need another header. We need to mark him out of that game in the second leg because he has been a problem today. Another Qarabag corner. 94th minute. Still got about 90 seconds to go. And Mustafazadeh with the set piece goal in the 94th minute makes it 3-1. I mean, we're not going to get through this. But 3-1. Going to be difficult to do anything with that. We're going to get beaten worse in Azerbaijan. Again, the defending there is just not good enough. Not a good defensive display there. A 2.85 XG. Qarabag in the end did pretty much outmatch that. Ours was only 1.49 because we scored a penalty. Other than that, we really didn't offer too much in the game. We were looking for another centre forward, but unfortunately he stayed in Lincoln. We were looking at signing Jamie Sewell. Looks like another decent centre forward with decent finishing, some speed about him as well. But he's turned us down. He's gone to Lincoln, unfortunately. Well, we did well in the friendly, at least. We beat Nervi on 5-1, a side that are in the second tier of the Spanish youth system. And Ironside got a couple of goals, so that's good. Really is slim pickings looking for transfers because the Gibraltarian players just aren't good enough. They're just not good. They might be good for the semi-pro sides in the league, but for teams like us and for Lincoln Red Imps, they're just not at that same level. Okay, so we missed out on the striker that went to Lincoln, but we have got another one coming in. Alfie Lloyd is going to be joining on loan from Queen's Park Rangers. Not really a target man, more of a poacher / advanced forward. Finishing at 12 is not too bad. His heading's good at 14, but unfortunately his feet seem to be nailed to the ground as he has a jumping reach of 3. But really it is slim pickings in terms of quality players that will actually join our club. It's really difficult to find them. So Lloyd's come in. Don't know how much he'll play. He is only a squad player on loan, but we'll try and give him some minutes. See if he can get ourselves some goals. Actually, going to start Ironside for this one. Let's give him a game. He got 2 in the preseason friendly, so we're going to give him a go. And off the bat, we're going to shoot on sight, early crosses. We're more direct, we're high tempo. I'm just going to try and distribute it to him, to Ironside. And that will be that, I think. We're going to go for it. Diallo's back in at centre-back. He's back from his suspension. So at least we've got him back. Ozovic with the set piece. That's gone wide. And the first chance goes Qarabag's way in the 6th minute. Actually, going to go cautious. We're going to see if we can actually do something on the counter-attack and just hope for some sort of miracle. We've got a 2-goal deficit to overturn here. It's not going to happen, but we'll give it a go as Qarabag score. Patrick with his first of the season. 13th minute, 1-0. And the Azeri side now lead 4-1 on aggregate. It's going to be a long one, this, isn't it? But, you know, we've got to round 3. I think that's pretty good. I think we're given a really tough draw here. I think looking at FC Inter from Finland, they're Finnish champions. I don't know how good they are. I think HJK are the side in Finland. So I feel like maybe that's something we might have had a better chance in. Qarabag are, at this stage in the competition, a difficult side to draw, I think. So, you know, I'm not overly disappointed. But let's see if we can do something in this second leg. Maybe sneak a goal. Patrick has scored again. So we're half an hour in and they're now 2-0 up and 5-1 up on aggregate. Is it going to be a long day? We've had the same number of shots on target as them with very little possession. So maybe the counter-attacking is something we should be doing. Maybe starting on cautious, especially against sides like this. Sanchez with a header and that's gone over. But yeah, I think sides where we're underdogs like this, we should probably be going cautious or maybe even defensive. Of course, when we come to the actual Gibraltar League, we're going to be one of the favourites. So we should probably start playing a bit more attacking. It's 3-0. YG here scored again. And we're not even halfway through the game yet. Half time is still 5 minutes away. And we're 6-1 down on aggregate. The Qarabag have got 3 goals with 0.71 XG. And apparently we're doing well. I'm just going to start the second half and just proceed. I'm not going to say anything to them. They know what they need to do. It's not going to happen. YG's free again here. It's 4-7-1 on aggregate. 48 minutes gone. Yeah. I think we saw this coming. Qarabag at this stage in the competition are a difficult side to deal with, and we just haven't dealt with them. YG scored another one. All right, let's just get some new players on. Wassel's going to come on. Crankshaw's done nothing today, so we're going to bring on Davies and Sharsley off, Hernandez on. There we go, 3 changes, 51 minutes. The thing is with our chance creation is we've probably been better this game than we were in the first leg. Our XG, I think, might even be better. And there's a chance possibly here. Christy Davis to Hernandez. Are we going to get a goal here? No. Good defending and a good block there by Piliev, I think his name was. But that was a block shot at the very least, what we've seen. We've had like 4 shots on target in this leg, and that's the first time we've actually seen us with a chance outside with their header near, well, far post, collected by the goalkeeper. I don't know what those backwards Z's are. I don't really know why the game never actually seems to like do them right. I don't really know why that is. Maybe it is something to do with like the Azeri language or the language in like Eastern Europe. I'm not quite sure, but let's just get through this game, shall we? Can we have the full-time whistle now? Can we just make it a 1-hour game? Because, yeah, no one's enjoying this, are they? It's 4-0. Maybe people like this sort of thing. Hawks. I mean, we're at least getting forward in this first half. Davis. There we go. We're going to go. Jordan Davis, first of the season. We have one back, and it's now... Oh... At least give me that. Come on. We're 4-0 down. You can't just let us have that one. He is offside. It is quite close. But come on, we're 4-0 down. At least give us that. Patrick on a free kick, and he's on a hat-trick as well, but dealt with that well. It's a good header away. And here's Hawks, and another counter-attack possibly here by the guys in the violet tops. Look like Parma Violets that there, don't they? Hall Johnson to Davies. Come on, Ironside to Hernandez. Have a go. Go on. Or don't. Come on. See what happens when you have a go? Reece Hall Johnson knows what he's doing. No doubt about that one. 4-1, 7-2 on aggregate. 64 minutes gone. That's probably been the goal of the night. I thought Hernandez would have a go with the left foot then, but he decided not to. We wimped out. Hall Johnson from further out goes, okay, I'll go then. And he does that. Fantastic goal. Christy Davis to Hernandez. Come on. Where was this? Where, like the possession here, the passing. I love it. Hernandez, have a go. Christy Davis. Someone shoot. Someone just shoot. I don't care if you're 30 yards out. Hawks to Hernandez. Ironside. We scored again. Qarabag 4, Europa 2. And it is now, what, 7-3 on aggregate? I like this. We're losing, but at least I'm enjoying it. We've scored 2 really good goals. This is acrobatic by Ironside. Look at this. And it's his first goal for the club on his first start, I think. I like it. Last minute of the game. And we've given away a penalty. I don't even care. We've scored 2 fantastic goals in this tie. And it is probably Patrick here. I think he's on a hat-trick. So a chance for him to get a third. And Qarabag's 5th. Any minute now, Patrick. Thank you. And... you can't even do that. As far as I'm concerned, we won that. Oh my God. 93rd minute to complete a hat-trick. And he absolutely skied the penalty. I didn't realise Kepa was playing in Azerbaijan. And you know what? I'm actually really happy with that. We dropped the deficit to 4-2. 7-3 defeat on aggregate in the end. But do you know what? We scored 2 fantastic goals in that second leg. Alright, very, very mixed reaction. It looks like the bad players reacted badly, but the players that actually did well were quite happy. So that's going to be the end of our European campaign, but we got £85,000 just for playing that game. We got 222k for our part in the Champions League, and we got almost £500,000 for being in the Europa Conference League. So that's just bumped our finances up. We've almost doubled our money since we joined. We're on 1.87 million. So, you know, the money's there for Europe, and that's why the professional sides in Gibraltar do so well, is because they get that money from Europe. But that was a fun little journey in Europe with Europa FC. I really enjoyed that. Played a few games across Europe. We went to Azerbaijan. We went to the Faroe Islands. We went to Luxembourg. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So looking at what we have coming up then, we've got 3 more friendlies. Then we have our Pepe Reyes Cup, which is essentially their community shield. But it's a chance of our first trophy of our managerial career. So we're probably going to play that on camera. And if the transfer window is not too busy, we'll also play the game against Lions Gibraltar FC, our first league game of the season. We're at home. I don't think we're going to see too much in terms of transfers. It's very slim pickings in terms of players that are one good enough and one want to join us. So I think it might be tough to find those players. The squad's not terrible. The squad's not terrible at all. Just needs maybe 1 or 2 utility players. Anyway guys, that is going to do it for today's video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below and leave comments. Are the best ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new, then do subscribe, turn notifications on. Our European qualification campaigns come to an end in the Azerbaijan. And next episode, we're going to have a chance to win our first trophy of our career as we contest the Pepe Reyes Cup with probably Lincoln Reddings. So we'll see if we can get ourselves our first trophy. Anyway guys, that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.